Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 4, Week 4, Day 2. So today, we got quite a few things we actually need to go do. So because we had those weird silver tasks yesterday, we kind of have to do a good majority of them today. So we ended up having the completed adventure board, which ended up stopping us from going any further. However, after that, we also have to go do a bunch of treasure hunts because the third task is to go do a bunch of dungeons. And since we're going to be doing a lot of dungeons anyways, we can automatically get that done through the events that we have going on today. However, that does mean we have to go do the treasure hunt first. So basically, what we have to go do is clear out the dailies first. Also, they have this thing for Easter. This is already came out in the past, though, so you could get this for, like, literally, like, 0 gems. That's 25 gems. That's 25 gems, or is it 20? I'm not even sure. It's something super cheap. It's like 20, 25, 25, and 50. So you can get those pretty easily, since they're just a reprint of last year. But anyways, that's not what we need. So let's go and complete out the normal tasks for right now. Then we'll go and I guess just clear out dungeons since we're already doing it. I know for sure we don't need to go do it because we need to go do the rest of the dailies off of this for the adventure board. Then it's maps. Then it's dungeon, which we can actually go do Duergaraoth then. And then match a bunch of gems, which you can done pretty much passively. And that's pretty much the game plan. Anyways, let's start doing it. Where's Phoenicia? Let's go clear it out. So that's pretty much the game plan then. The silver tasks will basically determine what we're doing today. In that order. The main one being the treasure hunt, which we have to get out of the way before we can get to the dungeon. Otherwise, we'd be doing it the other way around for sure. But unfortunately, it is blocked by 3 60-turn treasure maps. We're getting pretty lucky at getting them first try, though. But that doesn't mean we will today, but hopefully we'll. We'll definitely help speed things up if we do. I'll see how it goes. But anyways, hope all of you have been having a wonderful day so far. Hello, hello Defiance, hello Bill, hello Mr. Jesse, hello Isabel, hello Rogue, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, I've been getting a really bad cough today. I hope I'm not getting super sick again. That was awful last year. I think it was April, late April. I got really, really bad last year. Seasonal allergies. The biggest issue with today, it was like super cold and then super warm. Like that weird, really weird contrast. Gotta stay hydrated. Anyways, let's go for that. All good, Rogue. Hope all's been well. We'll go for that. Someone's gonna take the purple and it's like, Phoenicia doesn't use purple. Black Manacles does. I'm still using Black Manacles from earlier. Which isn't necessarily bad. Black Manacles with Phoenicia is not a bad combo. It's just not what I normally roll with it. But it definitely works. Obviously we had it set for the one of the tasks yesterday. And I just have not bothered changing it back though. It's kind of fine as is. Nothing else that gives her more AoE support. If she needs that ever so slightly more damage. Because then like Black Manacles at like what, 50 something? 46. Or she's doing like 100 something. So in case that's a little bit short, she has the extra damage. Hello, Aaron. Welcome. Alright, I almost got these cleared. And we'll do dungeon just so we don't forget, because generally we do them as a group. Just to not forget about them. Next task should be 360 treasure maps. 360. The 360 turn treasure maps. And it is indeed 360 turn treasure maps. How wonderful. That's one of the most annoying tasks. Because not only does it force you to do treasure hunt, but it forces you to do treasure hunt for a pretty substantial amount of time. Also forces you to be half decent at treasure hunt. Because 60 turns isn't really free. 30 turns would be. There's something like 60 turns, gotta put a bit of effort into it. Can't just randomly take stuff like when we're farming it. Because I'm pretty sure sometimes when we randomly do the farming, we get up to like 40 turns sometimes. It's pretty funny. If you're just trying to quick kill the treasure map. which is normally trying to get as many green chests onto the board as possible. Sometimes you can get some really lucky high numbers. Alright, there we go. Okay, so, next order of business. Lots of treasure hunts. Well, if nothing else, at least we don't get to do it too often. It's an interesting change of pace. Also, that's something interesting I didn't really notice too much. Puzzle Quest 3 actually has no minigames in it. Probably because they can't really monetize minigames, which is one of the reasons they didn't really add more than just treasure hunt to Gems of War. Since there's not really a way for them to monetize this for the most part. Which is probably why Puzzle Quest 3 has none. Let's see. I'll take that over. Because we could just take it vertically. Actually, gonna take it this way. Then we take it 5 times. Oh, I could have taken that with silver too, couldn't I have? Oh, that's still good. We can take this 5 times. Overall, this board has been really good, gosh. This board is actually rather insane. I'm playing it rather poorly, but it's because we haven't done treasure hunt since the last time it has forced us to do treasure hunt. But, gosh, this board has been amazing. This is going to be the freest 60 turn we've ever had for this. Let's see. That's fine. These bronze coins are concerning. Kind of want to deal with them now. I think we have enough turns. 21. I think we have enough to start dealing with them now. At least partially. Is that a 5 times if I move it? Yes, it is. It's not going to get any immediate value. That will, though. Oh, but now that's silver and the other thing's in a weird location relative to each other. Though it probably will not matter much. And the bottom of the board's getting way too congested now after what we did there. Let's see, we'll take that over. That's probably not going to matter. We just need 11 more extra turns. We are pretty close to it, though. If we keep not getting extra turns, that is not helping the cause. Taking a turn to get an extra 5 times is worth it always. Because you break even while converting away a bunch of stuff that you don't need. Okay, how many more extra turns do we need at this point? Should be almost there. Oh, I don't have a gold to drop the other thing. Oh, yes I do. Hold up. I could do it like that. Diagonals, go. Let's see. Would having a bag here matter at all? Not really. I feel like we'll just waste 2 turns there. I'm still doing it. Good, there is 5 times. Okay, I get double red chests here if we want. Is that worth it? Are we going for vaults? Is this a vault run? We got a double vault the last time we had to do 3 treasure hunts to 60 turns. I highly doubt we're doing it this time. We started off well. We did not end well on this map, though. How do I want to take these silvers? There's a couple different ways we could break them. I think we do it like that. Oh, so did we win yet? No. Yes. We already won. This is basically just for fun at this point. We already started the map, we might as well finish it. Let's see, I'll take that. Yeah, this was like the freest map we've ever had for reaching 60 turns. That start was way too good. It's one of the best starts I've seen, even though we didn't play it that well. It was a really good start. The board itself. Take that over. Oh, I can't take that vault if I move that right now. Should I wait? What if we did that? Alright, we're about to reach our 60 turn, which obviously we were already pretty safe to make, but still. Let's see. Oh, so hello, Trilogy. Hello, Andre. Hello, U7. Hello, Imperial. Welcome, welcome. We're doing treasure hunt for once. Mostly because we're forced to. Hello, Jonas. Glad you could join us. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, gosh. Why is this board so bad now? Should be able to make it work, though. I want to get a vault. I want to get at least a vault. Oh, wait. We already have a vault literally just sitting here. I should probably go for it, then. Can we get our 2 gem keys? That's literally the only reason why you would go for a vault. It is such bad value, but if you get 2 gems keys from it, it's actually insanely good value. But if you get anything that isn't 2 gem keys, you pretty much just wasted your time. But we could hope that we get a 2 gem key drop. But literally anything that isn't a 2 gem key drop is rather bad. Can we get a second vault? Or close to it. I don't sure if we can reach it all the way though. Where would we try for it? I guess in this general area. Ooh, those extra turns came into play really well for that. Let's see. Do I have a drop over here? Yes, kind of. Is it worth it, though? Is the question. I don't think it is. The biggest issue here is that green chest is a mile away from where I need it to be, and that green chest is way too far in the corner. Got a double problem there. No! Oh, yes! Okay, that works. Let's do that. I think we can make this work, right? We do that. We do that. Then there's a red chest. Oh, no! But that red chest now is too low. Unless I do something to do the other guy. Because you'd have to move that in a way that wouldn't give us anything. What if we did it like this? Yep, there we go. The second vault. We got it. There we go. That's how you do the double vault achievement. You gotta get it ultra lucky. No, we actually did it first try when we were trying it. It was really funny. When we originally got it, I'm pretty sure we did it literally first try. Though that doesn't normally happen. But we got really lucky. Alright, we should probably end our map now and just hope one of them gives 2 gem keys. And be on our way to go do the other 2 maps that we still have to go do. So let me just end this map. There we go. Could probably make it go on a little bit longer. But we got our 2 vaults. Give me those 2 gem keys. Yeah! Double! Oh, did you see that? I have never seen that. That was a double 2 gem key drop. See, it's worth it occasionally. Ever so occasionally. 4 gem keys. Now, why couldn't every vault be that? Like, treasure hunt would actually be good if that was, like, literally every vault. 4 gem keys. Nice. I think that's worth giving a redeem code for. Let's go to the redeem code now. I'll take it. I've never seen a double gem key drop from them. That's its best drop, by the way. Obviously. Most of the other ones are pretty bad. The gems are okay. I think it's like 10 gems. Like, it's not great. It's not horrible. Or it's either 5 or 10. If it's 5, it's absolutely horrible. If it's 10, it's not too bad. Though still worse than 2 gem keys. Let me go hand out code. Also go Kafka. We need more codes. Should I go contact Salty as well? I'm pretty sure Salty's busy this week. Because I know she's not streaming on Wednesday. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Click refresh. Put it over there. We have enough till about Easter, I believe, for codes. But there you guys go. There's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy and paste random numbers and letters started with L6 and giving us the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2 survivor gold. Anyways, let's go do this 2 more times. Let's see. for the legendary battles in the guild event, drops either 6, 9, or 12 points. You seem to get 6 part from a few times. Which legendary battles gives you the best chance to get max points? Are they giving different points? I'm pretty sure they were all the same amount of points except for the new troop. Whatever the new troop's called, I forget his name. Whatever he was the one that gave more. If they are the same legendary rarity. But otherwise, all the other legends should be the same points. Seemed like they were broken down that way. For the event. Alright, let's go get another 2 maps that are good. Though we don't need it to be as good as the previous map, we just need it to be 60 turns good. Is perfectly fine. That's the only objective we're really here for. I just wanted to have fun with the other one. It's rare that we get to do maps. I'll take that. These we'll just play for 60 turns. No volts this time. Yeah, this just naturally happens. How many spare turns? 19. I'm not liking this board. So far it hasn't been too bad, but it looks like it's about to get really bad really quick. Because we're not getting any extra turns here is the problem. Well, we just got one, but aside from that one, we're not really getting too many. We're still quite a bit short. We might lose this one. Or at least lose in the sense of how many we need to get relative to what we're going to get. Since we have to hit at least 60 turns. I don't even have a way to drop that because we don't have another chest over there. Alright, we're definitely having a bit of a extra turn issue here. That helps a little, but not much. That also helps a decent amount. How is there no 5 times? How can I set up a 5 times with this board? Bag would have to be right here. Can I raise you by 1? No. Should probably save those bags for the bigger thing. We're so close. We need 8 more extra turns. Oh yeah, that helps a lot. That was huge. That was huge. We need 3. Now we need 2. Now we still need 2. Now we need 1, and we won. Alright, let's go end the map. That's all we needed, right? Yep, we're good. Alright, let's end the map now. I like how we magically start doing good as we're just trying to end the map. Please let me end the map. There we go. Up. There we go. Okay, 72 turns. Okay, one more. One more. A little bit of a bad starting board. At least relative to the previous 2 that were like flawless starting boards. Actually, it's a bit better than it looked. This is a little bit of a sloppy orientation to it. Gosh, it just loves giving us 5 times. I think this is a win. This definitely seems like a win. Definitely seems like one. Oh, we're still a little bit away. Oh, so hello, Barbara. What to do? Sport's starting to get congested on the side, which is concerning. Even though we have a decent amount of turns right now, that will go down very quickly if the board doesn't play nice with us. Oh, that converted into a red. That's perfectly fine. That was not worth it because you actually lose a turn doing it that way. So we didn't really see a better move. Should be fine though. This is looking like a completable map. Also, I might get another vault. I've been getting pretty lucky with vaults lately. On random treasure hunts when we try doing it for the objective. I think I'd do that just to bring the reds higher. Actually, is that a good idea? I'm not even sure. Because I want to convert them away into vault, ideally. Though for the temporary currently right now, that kind of makes it worse. Rather than better. And for the objective we need a hit. This technically would have been better not to move them up. Though all we need is literally just one extra turn at this point and we win. Doesn't matter how we hit it. It really does not want to give it to us, does it? I'm not sure how we even set up into it. We could just do that, I guess. Oh, hold up. It's literally sitting right over there as well. There we go. Perfect. I don't want to move that chest too far down. Doing another move will move it too far down. Oh no, that's not where I want that red chest. It shifted on me. Oh no. My gem key chest. How could you? You're gonna make me have to go get a whole nother red chest now. If I want to go get it into a vault. Sure seems like what's gonna happen here. I don't think we have a proper way of moving it because the other thing's in the way now too. Can I drop this? I need a silver over here. There's no way to get a silver over there. Oh, and I just moved in a way now. I can't even do it. Let's see. Problem is, I'm not gonna be able to drop this. Even now I still can't. Because the other thing's slightly off where it needs to be. It just does not want me to get this vault. Oh, wait, we got it. Aha! It'll use every last turn we have. But we have gotten vaults. There we go. There's a singular vault with a red chest on top. Oh, I didn't have anything good though. What was that drop? Oh, 6 glory key. That's like half a gem key, right? Yeah, that's like half a gem key. Oh well. Anyways, we hit what we need to do. It is done. It has been done. Now, let's go do the actual thing we came to do today. Let's go do this dungeon. Let's go do this dungeon. So, let's go grab the team. Let's go be using the guard team. Guard team is fun. One of the few things guards avatars actually used for. Actually, it might literally be the only meta thing guards... Oh, we already have a set. Perfect. I don't even need to change it. But it might be one of the only few things guards avatar is actually meta for. Oh, hello, David! What if I not said hello to? What are the rewards for getting weekly 40k seals? So, oh, I was wondering, like, why is this all the way over here? They have blocks all the way at the bottom for this delve. Interesting. I was like, wait, why does the board feel smaller? Why does this feel like a Puzzle Quest 3 board? It's because it's one whole row smaller with the little squares at the bottom. That's actually kind of cool. I think there was one that did it towards the top, wasn't there? The top would definitely be a lot more annoying than the bottom, because then they get mixed in with everything. But what are the rewards for getting 40k seals? There's no direct reward. The only thing that it does is if you open seal keys during the week, it'll end up giving you better drops for it. It'll give you basically the effectiveness of the guild keys basically becomes about what a gem key is when you have it fully maxed. So you don't get anything specifically for having your guild have 40,000, but when you open seal keys during the week that 40,000 have been hit, ends up increasing the rarity of what are within your seal keys whenever you open seal keys. This is particularly relevant this week because we're getting a new mythic this Friday. So a lot of guilds are going to want to hit 40,000 before this Friday. So when a new mythic comes out, the guild can use seal keys in order to open for the new mythic. Why is there no skull? Take that over. Still no skull. Yeah, now anything will kill. Also, aren't these all treasure rooms in this delve? Pretty sure all these 4 far rooms are treasure room. Not the best delve in the game, but it's far from the worst. It's a pretty average delve in almost every way, or slightly above average. At least it has a lot of treasure rooms. It's always good to see. There's some delves that have literally no treasure rooms, or only one, or seemingly none, because the ones that they do have are random based. Hello, Chris Border. Welcome. Yes, if you do explore quick kill and like explore 3 with Rowan, you end up getting a lot of seals. Because I believe there's like a condition where you do explore where you get some more, which they added. It was like the most recent one that they added. They changed it out for the arena one, I believe. There's that, and there's what was the other one? There was just doing a battle. So you can have overlap of having the explore thing and the battle, which ends up giving you your seals really quickly. There's some people that farm all of them on Monday as well. I personally don't do that. But there are some people that farm all the way to 2,000 seals on Monday. Actually, where are we on seals? Also, the 60 turn treasure maps that we do actually count towards it, oddly enough. That's a really inefficient way of actually doing it, though. Guild. Seals. Halfway there. Also, do we need more copies of this pet? No, we do not. Just double checking. Whenever I don't, I find out that I've been going months without it upgraded because I thought it was upgraded and then it isn't. So I always check even if I think I already have it upgraded. Any team gosh, I cannot speak right now. Any team suggestions for a faction assault if you don't have Avatar or High King Iron Guts? Gargoyles. Gargoyles will be pretty good, especially Gargoyles with an attack buff. Because restriction is brown and purple. You also have access to skull spam if you want, like Mang and a bunch of skull spam. But just running something like Hero in first slot with like Mountain Crusher, Double Gargoyle into Leprechaun or something similar should be perfectly fine. And then eventually switch to Mang if you feel like you need it instead of Mountain Crusher once you reach the later battles. and run it with Titan or Sentinel hero class. I think I mentioned on the Monday video, but didn't actually show the team for it. But yeah, the team is Mountain Crusher into Double Gargoyle Leprechaun, where later into the battles you would switch the Mountain Crusher for Mang, or Earth's Fury if you have, but most likely Mang. That's something everyone has. Earth's Fury is one of those old event weapons. In most situations, Mang is better. However, technically Gargoyle gains more damage output from Earth's Fury, but you do less damage off of skulls with it. So if anyone's just getting here, I'm not sure if it's used up, but we ended up handing out the redeem code already when we got to the 2 vault that both had 2 gem keys in it, which was a total of 4. So we hand out that redeem code for it, which also has a gem key in it, the only one. There's our daily gems, always good to see. Always great to see our free gems. This game is definitely really generous with gems. One of the things that allows it to be free to play. Oh. I'm not sure what we want here. We'll take that for now. The amount of time it'll take us to figure out the correct move, it is better just to take 2 moves and get all of our mana. This isn't Guild Wars, we don't need perfect moves. We just need whatever gets the battle done quickest. Well, so I'm currently using an incorrect setup, aren't I? I'm pretty sure I'm on 20% with 2 magic. I should probably be using pure armor. Is it already used up? Wow. We handed it out like 15 minutes ago. I was doing treasure maps for longer than I thought. Gosh, that was about 15 minutes ago, wasn't it? I'm looking for seasons. Why do I have nothing set up with seasons? I mean, not seasons, I mean armor. Similar to Rowan, this is one of the only other few builds that runs pure armor instead of magic for magic damage output, which seems kind of weird, but it's because of armor boost ratio. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't buy enchant yet, did I? There's a small chance we won't need it, but I might as well get it. Saves a little bit of time. And there's a good chance we're going to need it anyways. And needing it, but not getting it initially, does nothing but just waste some time. So we might as well just get it initially. I think it's very rare that you get lucky and save 30 gems. And even if you do, it's almost worth just getting anyways, because you get a random treasure drop for it. It's actually the cheapest random treasure drop in the entire game, because it only ever costs 30 gems for the very first one, but you can only buy it once per week. It's really good value for a single treasure, especially if you get a higher rarity one. Obviously, it can give you a lower rarity one, but it's pretty generous with giving higher rarities here and there. We've definitely gotten our handful of sacred treasures from it for only 30 gems. If anyone else has any other questions, anything you want me to go over, dude, let me know. Make sure to go over it all. Yeah, you get a lot of seals for doing 2 or higher explore, because you get some seals for doing 2 or higher explore, and you also get seals per battle that you do, and they stack together. I believe PvP does similar, however, it's not as quick, where you get points for doing a PvP battle, but you also get points for doing a battle, just in general. And it counts for both when it comes to seals in a given week. Should you go for this new mythic, although you have a limited amount of keys glory and just a few other mythics? Or should you wait for next week when you get the other mythics you still need? It really depends by the number of mythics you have. Generally, people always go for the new mythic once they have about half the mythics in the game, because it's better to get a mythic that you already, or it's better to get a mythic you don't have that isn't the best, rather than getting a mythic that you already have. So a lot of people, even once they only have like 1/3 the mythics in the game or so, it's definitely advised once you have more than half, will go for every new mythic, at least to attempt for it. because at least it's guaranteed something that they don't have. Whereas if you're going for the random drop table, yes, you might get stuff you need, but you might also get stuff that you already have. So it really just depends how you want to go about it. A lot of people will pretty much always go for the newer ones, just because it's something shiny and new, but also because getting a guarantee not repeat Mythic is always a good thing. Obviously, it's not guaranteed to get the Mythic with however many keys you have. But, I don't know. It seems like it's going to be okay, especially if you don't have Gorgoltha yet. It's basically Gorgoltha, but different, kind of. It's not exactly Gorgoltha. It doesn't have, like, the mana accumulation of Gorgoltha. It has a lot of other things for it. It has full AoE damage. Has a bunch of stats effects. Pretty much just as tanky as it. Gorgoltha will still have its uses, though. It's about the closest similarity. It definitely feels closer to Gorgoltha than it does to Glaceon. As far as what it does. They're still both very different. Oh, we were frozen on brown, weren't we? I was like, wait, why did we lose our turn there? He has Freeze and Deathmark on Skull. Which at one point actually made a meta. Just because the amount of value he got for taking a Skull was so high. It's still pretty decent, but it's not used as much these days. But yeah, that one common Wraith has Freeze, Deathmark out as a common. There's so many commons that have some really interesting things that they do. That are unique only to commons. Like Peasant's Border Control. Leshy with the full board Entangle, which can be used as a positive thing to make sure you can't be charmed. There's a lot of weird gimmicks commons have that actually make them as strong as some legends and mythics. We haven't gotten a good low rarity troop for a while though. There's definitely a lot that exists within the game already. Most people just wait to get the seals throughout the week, unless you're rushing to get it for like this Friday or something. But even then, you still have 2 days. You're gonna get plenty of battles and everything between then. I generally don't even bother with it. I'm pretty sure it just hits max automatically, just from the stuff we normally do. I normally don't try targeting it down. Though if there was any week to do so, it would be on a new Mythic week and on a Guild War week. Next week of which is actually both. Not only do we still have the Mythic for Monday to Thursday, but in the drop table. But it's also going to be a Guild War week starting on Monday. Well, technically Tuesday, but you know, you set your teams and everything on Monday. Next week is indeed Guild Wars. Not sure where we're going to be running for teams. I don't think we got anything new to use between then. Oh, we'll have the new Mythic, I guess. But aside from that, we haven't really gotten anything too interesting between the two Guild Wars. Aside from the Mythic that we're getting tomorrow. I mean, on Friday, I mean. In 3 days from now. Yes, doing Rowan and Explore 2, I'm pretty sure would give you 2k seals in a single hour. If you wanted to get it done ultra quick. If not in a single hour, pretty close to it. Unfortunately, can't use the Dust Devil build though, because it has to be Explore 2 or higher. And Dust Devil only works on Explore 1. Meaning the Rowan or, well yeah, just using Rowan would be the cheapest option you could use then. Or the quickest cheap option for the level range. I guess Venetia would overkill and be slightly slower than Rowan in that situation. It's an instance where the cheaper team is actually quicker. I still find that funny sometimes. Just because of how they have lower mana and everything. If the new Mythic is good, or you can pass this one, you won't miss it if you don't have it, but it's not bad. Like, it's not a must-have Mythic, but it's usable. The biggest issue with it is it's going to be too luck-based, so more often than not, it's not going to be used. So basically, you can skip it if you want. It's definitely not going to be meta. There's very few utility purposes for it, so unlike something like an Obsidius, where you'd get it kind of for the utility purpose, even though it's not the greatest at times, this Mythic that's coming out does not have that utility, unless you're using a Dragon team. It's really good with pure Dragon teams, but pure Dragon teams, until 50% Dragon Start comes into the game, won't really be that viable. But I believe it is coming this year, 50% Dragon Start. Hello, Draca. Welcome. The Mythic coming this Friday is basically Gorgoltha if it was a dragon. Has like the full AoE thing, has basically the same amount of score reduction. There's a lot of luck-based mechanics where it gains like Blast Barrier and Chance, other positive things, attack, which is really beneficial in first slot. Actually, I believe it has the highest score reduction of anything that gains attack on its own, which is somewhat relevant. That might be actually the most important unique thing about it. It has the highest base score reduction of anything that naturally gains attack without needing another troop to gain attack. Though I believe it's 50% chance that it gains attack or not. It's not guaranteed, but it does have the option. But yeah, at this current moment in time, I don't feel like it would matter too much if you skip this Mythic. Though it might be a little bit better in practice than it seems. Practically, it seems like it'd very rarely be used due to luck. But it does get a lot of value. So we'll just have to see. Definitely one that will need a little bit of testing. Because score reduction doesn't really help too much in the current state of the game. Mostly because Doomskull spam kind of almost ignores things even have score reduction. It's normally better just to get a quicker start and win. And that Mythic's going to be a very slow start, especially without 50% Dragon Start being in the game yet. Making it even slower. Because that's why Stonehammer is generally not used. It's the high score reduction in the entire game, but he's such a ridiculously slow start that you normally don't use him. Literally a common in many instances would be better just because the Mythic just takes so long to get rolling. And this Mythic's going to have a very similar issue to Stonehammer. So I do feel like it's going to be better than Stonehammer. Okay, let's go explode everything. Get a nice kill in there, be good to go. Don't you gain barrier, what are you doing? That's not allowed. That makes it so we can't win quickly. Also, I'm surprised it's still one-shotting. I thought it stopped one-shotting around here. Maybe it will in the final battle. That, or maybe we finally have enough stats that it can. We did get an additional armor, by the way. I forgot if I mentioned this last night's stream. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the video. But we did get one additional armor this week through Drifting Sands. Drifting Sands can now reach 21 stars, of which at 20 stars it gives you one whole additional armor. Well, of course, it requires a lot of stuff to be upgraded to get to that point. If you are at that point, that does mean you gained one armor this week. That is permanently for all game modes, including this one. Obviously, one armor is not making the whole difference there, but it adds up. It adds up. Every 2 armor for Guard's Avatar is 1 damage to all enemies. And for Owain, it's obviously 2 damage increase. And for everything else, it's basically just some durability. But here we're finally not one-shotting. So that's what I thought. Because normally around 70 we stop one-shotting with this build. It's still worth using though. Especially the amount of time it'd take us to bother switching it out. Might as well just keep using it. Not to mention we can't even change it mid-delve. And we only have one more to do after this anyways. Right, there we go. One to go. Oh, also, one of our objectives, obviously, was to do this. This is why we did the treasure maps first. There we go. Now we just got to do a bunch of brown. Oh, how perfect. The team that we're doing might naturally do this. Match 300 browns? Nice. We might not even need to go out of our way for it. How perfect is that? Though we're probably still going to have to go out of the way for it for like a minute. It's not too big a deal. But I might be able to get this stealth. Because I'm pretty sure exploding browns counts for that achievement thingy. I'm not sure if it specifically has to be matched. There's one way to tell. Did we get any amount of points? Yes, explosions count. Explosions definitely count. So there's a small chance we might have it by the end of this delve. Primarily play on Xbox, and you notice your favorite troop has been Skady, despite not using her for like 2 years. Is there a way to force it to change? Oh no, there's no way to force it. I think mine still says Infernus. It's based on the highest number of times you played a specific troop in PvP. And mine still says Infernus back when Infernus was meta, just because we played a lot back at that time, when Infernus was super ridiculously meta, with the whole Divine Ishbala back when she had 50% mana start and double enchant. Or sorry, she still has double enchant, when she used to have cleanse as well. Back then when that team was this ultra meta. We have a lot of gameplay with that, which is why it still shows as my highest, even though we haven't used the Infernus build for like 2 years. It still shows Infernus as our favorite troop. There's no way to manually change it, it's just based on the one that you've done the most in PvP. We can actually check it on Terran's World, not Terran's World, on gemsofwardatabase.com, GOWDB.com. If you link your account to it, I think you can on Xbox. I know for sure it works on PC Mobile. I'm not sure about consoles. I think it does, though. But if you link your account to that website, there's actually a page that tells you what your number of PvP battles are for everything. And you can see what your next highest is and maybe try getting that one up. Or just try beating out whatever the number says for your current highest, which is Skady. I don't think anything's even close to beating out Infernus on my list, though. Just because we don't do PvP much these days. PvP is really bad value in the current state of the game. You'd get much better value from grinding Explore or almost literally anywhere else. I think the amount of PvP battles I would have to do to change it to a new mythic if I wanted to change it is somewhere around 1,000 hours of PvP. Maybe a little bit lower. But it's something absurdly high. Which is why it's always going to say Infernus. Which is pretty much why it's always going to say Infernus. And some of the other ones that have pretty high were also old metas, like Queen Mab and stuff. We had a lot of play with Queen Mab. because she used to be the strongest thing in the entire game. Now she's very far from that. But at one point, she used to be good. Yeah, it might not work for PlayStation or Xbox. I know it works for PC Mobile. I'm not sure about console versions. Do I not bother getting tier 1 in PvP anymore? I do on occasion, especially on Guild War weeks, because it pretty much automatically happens, so if it isn't already, we just kind of push it up there. Sometimes I just forget to. The reward for doing so is decent, but not so ridiculously good that I don't feel bad about missing it. It's definitely good value to do so, though, especially as you're progressing through the game. But it's mostly resources we already have like 1.5 billion of. If we go check, I'm pretty sure it's just glory and glory keys for the most part. This is like a good majority of what you get for getting rank 1 PvP thingy. Yes, you get ingots that you don't need. They're literally dead in endgame. You get 46 glory keys, some amount of glory that's a couple hundred, and the rest is negligible. It's pretty much 0. So basically you get 46 glory keys, and that's it. And if we count the glory, let's say that's about 200 glory. 200 glory is about 10 more. You basically get 56 glory keys is what you get. That's not horrible. That's basically about 5 or 6 gem keys, and we were happy about 4 gem keys earlier. And that's pretty much like 5 or 6 gem key value. And it only takes like half an hour to an hour. But I haven't really been bothering with it as much. Anyways, last main objective. We gotta go clear out silver. Then we'll go claim out our things. What's the easiest way of doing this? I think we just go to... I'm not sure how I want to do this. I guess we could just literally just go to explore. Go with like anything. And just use leprechaun a few times and we just kind of win. Doesn't even matter what we kind of use here. Because all we have to do is just explode. We'll gain a bunch of brown mana. And then just auto kill them. If we do that about like 10 times or less, I'm pretty sure that'll be enough already. Easiest way would probably be just some kind of more brown focused team though. This will do it enough that it's perfectly fine. Because on average we're getting like what, 5 to 10 explodes on brown probably. I was like, gosh, that board was bad. So it shouldn't take too long doing it this way. You still need epic ingots. Yeah, there are still people that probably need epic ingots. But the rest of the ingots are probably useless to most people later in the game. Epic... It's kind of weird, but epic ingots is actually the rarest of them due to how they're distributed. And we might as well get some extra seals. We were talking about this earlier. We're going to be using this team. We could be running this team on Explore 5 if we really wanted to. Bring it way higher than Explore 2. Got a few more explodes to do it. Will they ever add more commons, rare weapons? I'm not sure. We haven't gotten one for ages. Or ultra rare for that matter. For a very long time. We used to get new ultra rare weapons though. Though they haven't for a very, very long time. Epic legendaries and mythics have been the only ones we really get new ones of. And the last time they had epic weapons was about 1.5 years ago. It was when they added that new epic weapon per kingdom. And the last 2 are actually coming in very soon. For free to play. Or for people that don't want to buy them, which is us. But, the one for Leonis Empire is on the 10th week of this campaign. And the other one, which we're missing, I think is Blackhawk? What was it? Is the 9th week? I can't remember what it is now. Pridelands. The Pridelands one is on the 9th week. So on 9th week, we get the Pridelands one. And on the 10th week, we get Leonis Empire. And those are the last 2 weapons of those. And then after that, we haven't gotten an epic weapon for a while. There's no new signs of epic weapons after that point. Unless we start getting new kingdoms, in which case they'll probably start adding stuff for that again. Oh no, I just realized something. I wonder if they're going to add a money weapon per kingdom now. And if those will be the first ever money weapons in the game. There's already some that are money only. But there's never been a single weapon that has ever been added to the game that was only available through money and no other means ever at some point. Every single money weapon that currently exists at one point was available for free, at which we picked up for free ages ago. but they have yet to make one money only. Because if they try doing that for every single one, because there's a $5 offer for every kingdom, so if they add more kingdoms, I wonder how they're going to go about this. Because every kingdom has a $5 weapon. These are really old event weapons. However, for new kingdoms, they wouldn't be really old event weapons. They'd be new kingdoms. So I wonder what they'll do with it. Because every kingdom needs... Well, then again, the one for... The most recent instance of this is... what's it called? Sinner Mirage. Sinner Mirage, they just added it to the shop for like 1,000-something glory. So you could get it for free. It would be like 1,000-something glory or whatever it was, but you know, it didn't cost money. So maybe they'll do the same when new ones come out. I hope so. Otherwise, it'll be the first instance where a weapon was never available for in-game currency and just went straight to money. Yeah, Queen Mab back in the day was amazing. These days, it's pretty bad. Queen Mab is pretty bad in the current state of the game. Which is rather unfortunate. She used to be so meta. But yeah, let me go double check. What does my PvP thing say? We were talking about it earlier. Yeah, it still says Infernus. I had a feeling it did. We used a lot of Infernus back in the day. He was ultra meta when he first came out. He still is to this day to some degree, though more so in early game and mid game. In late game, end game, in the current state of the game, he falls off quite a bit. But he's still technically the best burner in the game, at least for a very quick burn. Wait, Dustspringer currently? What are you mentioning that for? One of the pieces for Dustspringer is in Soulforge right now, which I forgot to mention earlier. Unless you're talking about the highest mana cost weapon, in which case it's Dustspringer. Yes, obviously, we're getting Rope Dart for Pride Lands. That's in 5 weeks from now. That's going to be pretty huge when we end up getting that. Definitely make sure to save some blue and yellow for it. I believe it requires 600 blue, 600 yellow, if you don't have a reserve of them. But anyways, anyone else have any other questions or anything I missed? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll be wrapping up for the night. No need to really get this. You can just go buy the thingies in the chat menu thing. They're already going to be here for super cheap. Actually, there's the chicks right there. There. Oh no, that's the bird set. That's a different set. Somewhere's in all this mess is the Easter set. I know we have it. It's just trying to find it in all this mess would take a very long time. It's somewhere's in there. There's so many of them, gosh. What's my favorite sandwich? Interesting question. I also don't know the answer. I don't tend to have sandwiches too often. I kind of just like a basic tuna sandwich or egg salad sandwich. There's nothing like too elaborate that I really like sandwich-wise. I'm not a big sandwich person. It's too bready. Like the bread to sandwich ratio on most sandwiches is just kind of weird. So I don't normally have sandwiches. I've definitely been more in like the salad mood the last couple of years, that's for sure. But yeah, I haven't been having too many sandwiches. I have been, just I don't know. It's just like food. Like I don't really have a favorite. It's just food when it comes to sandwiches. They're just food. No particular preference. A BLT on toast does sound pretty good. There are some sandwiches that could be pretty decent. I'm just pretty lazy when it comes to sandwiches. So I tend to do like the most basic sandwiches in existence. Literally just for subsistence. Would you consider a gyro a sandwich? I'm not sure. That's definitely a higher tier sandwich, in which case I do like gyros. When I think of sandwich, I think of what would you make at your own house very quickly when you're hungry. Like, that's the category of food I think of when I hear sandwich. Obviously, there's more elaborate sandwiches. However, I'm generally not the kind of person who would bother making the more elaborate forms of sandwiches. I literally just eat it for food. But anyways. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always. 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing the new Easter pet, by the way. We're getting new Easter pet. We can't see it right now because he's blocked by the sludge thingy. But tomorrow in 6 hours, and for the 24 hours after that, we will have the Easter pet. It's only going to be available for that day and probably won't be available again for another year or two after. So make sure to get it tomorrow. Otherwise, you will not be able to get it for a very long time. Though you might be able to get it from the daily login. Do they have a calendar going for it? No. I'm surprised. Or maybe they're starting to calendar a little bit later because Easter is all the way on Sunday. So maybe they're not starting to calendar until tomorrow or Thursday. But make sure to log in because if you do miss on Wednesday, just go for it tomorrow. It's easier. I believe they might do it through the calendar as well. Give you a free copy or something. But definitely still make sure to get it tomorrow. Food is never just food. Am I a food elitist? You know what I mean by that. Like, generally, sandwich is a category of food that you eat just for... Like it's not some kind of, like, food that you would go out of your way for to have, like, a nice meal. It's just something that you would eat on a daily basis just for food sake. That's what I think of when I hear the word sandwich. As far as, like, the category of food that it counts as. It's just something you eat for the sake of eating. Because you need to eat. But anyways, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And don't forget to pick up the Easter pet tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching. Oh, wait, sorry. I missed a question. Did you forget to do the last battle and claim the loot? Oh, wait, did I? Hold up. I might have. You are correct. I think we might have already had enough. Oh, yeah, we are one battle short. Hold up. We're not done yet. I did forget to claim the loot because we didn't do the last battle. Because I was like, oh, yeah, we need to go do the other thing. And then I did the silver task, and we started talking about food. Which sidetracked me. There we go. I'll go claim it real quick. Hold up. We're not done yet. We will in a couple seconds. But not yet. Let's see what we get for our orbs. Come on, double blue. Double blue. Double blue. Blue, purple. Oh, a single blue. I'll take it. I'll take it. There we go. We got a single blue. So overall, not too bad loot. We got 4 gem keys from the treasure hunt earlier. We got a blue orb. I'll take it. That's a pretty successful Tuesday, I would say. Anyways, guys, catch you later. Goodbye, everyone.